The Zeeland Education Foundation is so valuable to what we do. The donors that provide support through the foundation make things happen that just would never happen. Our teachers know that when they have ideas that are truly new, they're innovative, maybe even sometimes a little bit unusual, but there's a source of a place that they can go and it will happen. This is an amazing community to live, work, play, to go to school. And one of the big reasons for that is the generosity of this community. That generosity funds new and innovative ideas, and most of the time it's something that came from students. The students will say, that would be so cool if we could do this. And how does that happen? It's because of this foundation.
Well, today in our budget climate within the state and within our schools, we have a shortfall in our general fund. You know, we have the ability to, with the local taxpayer support, to build new buildings and have beautiful facilities. We have a recreation that allows us to do a lot of programming. We have a building and site which allows us to maintain our buildings. But really, when it comes down to our curriculum, that's fed by the general fund, and that's the fund that we have some shortfall in. Our goal is to build the endowment so that we can generate approximately $100,000 a year. And we feel that that dollar amount at a minimum can make impact through grants and through different programs that can really help our district. After you see these stories, you'll see what impact we've been able to do, and we've touched a lot of different students in our district, a lot of different staff. When you see the staff after they've received the grants, there's a buzz going around the building. We hope that this will only help foster this program to even go further, and we need your support.
Number one, students are always interested, or seem to be always interested, in video games, and I thought it would be good if kids were moving around. So a lot of the games we have are Wii kind of play games, and then also like the Xbox Connect games. As a teacher, it's kind of helped me. It's something that we can do together and have fun, and still get something out of it, whereas it's not, it's still educational or has something to do with education. And it's still in their interests. Yeah. So. As far as for the students, they're getting exercise and they do it together.
So both technologies that we've been given have been really beneficial to students because they've made learning the articulation sounds much easier. A lot of sounds are difficult to teach because you can't see when you're teaching with your mouth, especially with the R sound, it's difficult. So the speech buddies and the smart palette both help the students know where to place their tongues easier, and they learn how to make those sounds faster so they're able to improve their speech faster and get out of therapy faster.
The grant I received was for the weather bug, which you can see behind me here. This came from Earth Networks, and this is actually hooked up to Fox 17 News, so they're collecting our data that's live as well, which is awesome. And it also is nice because it helps the lessons. When I select and pick them, it will incorporate our data from our weather station in it. So it incorporates our actual area, and I'm not using areas from different parts of the world. So it's real localized and has meaningful, it is very meaningful to the students.
To create projects so that the projects drive the content rather than us just teaching the content. It allows us to really think outside the box and push ourselves to be able to design content and curriculum and project-based learning units so that it then will push our students to get them to a deeper learning of the content.
Oh, I swear I'm going to do this for a career. I'm Caroline.
And I'm Ethan.
And that was your morning announcements. And remember, Zeeland, be nice. And that was the end of a typical announcement show here in our studio.
And we're able to do these announcement shows with the wonderful equipment that has been generously provided to us by the Zeeland Education Foundation.
We have lights that are very bright.
We have these nice chairs.
Quality chairs.
These are some nice chairs.
These are vintage chairs.
Vintage.
Probably as old as Kaz.
So like
100 years old.
They're eternal. Anyways, we are very grateful for all this wonderful stuff that we have been given. We both plan on going into the film business when we're older. What would you like to do, Caroline?
I want to major in journalism, and without the experience that I gained from being in this class and being able to do these morning announcements with reading off the teleprompter and sitting up here with a mic, I probably wouldn't be going to major in journalism. And Ethan, what are you going to do?
I would like to go to Compass College to major in cinematography, which is a lot of filming, a lot of editing, making movies, that kind of stuff. And all this stuff that I've experienced here really exposed me to that kind of world, and it made me realize that I love it, and that is what I want to do when I grow up.
We just want to give another big thank you to the Zeeland Education Foundation for allowing us to have this opportunity and for us to be able to discover our dreams.
I am extremely proud to be the Executive Director of the Zeeland Education Foundation. I think that we clearly make a difference in this district. All these grant stories tell our story that we are continually making public education a lifetime gift. And I'm excited to be a part of this, to keep this legacy going into the future.